Okay folks, this is starting part 2. It's about 7:30. Wind has started to pick up a bit more. You can hear the rain coming off the roof. You can see the sheeting rain. I know you can't probably see it in this. I'm filming towards the street light. But yeah, it's getting a little rough out there. I've seen reports of downed trees. I don't think it was really, I think that tree would have went in a good rainstorm anyway. Stay tuned. If it gets worse, I'll get back with you. Say this is off the front porch. I didn't feel like going out back in the rain right now. Alright, I just wanted to show y'all what it's like a few hours later. Y'all saw what it was like this morning. It's nice and warm out, comparatively. Oh, there goes one of those gusts. Alright, thanks for watching. Okay folks, it's about 2:45-ish. We've been getting some gusts. As you can hear, the rain is just pouring down right now. Not as windy as it was a couple minutes ago. I'm sorry for this handheld shaking. Best as you can see, probably can't see the tree shaking very much at all. I think I've got a willow that was out front that might be leaning a little bit more than it was. With a Category 2 storm coming in, they're actually saying it's going to make a landfall probably in Beaufort, which puts it south of us. Don't know if it's going to make that turn east that they were predicting. They're saying it's not making it as soon as it was. So, we'll see. Okay, another update. It's 5 a.m. Sorry about that. The door hit my eye. I don't know if you can see the tree over there by the street light, but waving in the breeze. Still a bit, just a bit breezy, rainy. Conditions are about the same as the last couple updates. I'll try and get an update with the sun actually out and up. Good morning, folks. It's 9 o'clock this morning. Kind of went to sleep, slept after 5, and slept through. You can see there's standing water in the front yard. I think you can see the trees moving now. It's very windy out. I'm going to pan a little bit, maybe show you the trees moving. I'm sure you can hear that roar. That's the wind. We're on the back side of where the wind's coming from. I have not looked at my computer for an update on where the storm is or anything like that. We'll get that going in a minute. Thankfully we still have power, but I've also developed a few roof leaks. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, everything's, see the door almost slammed on me. Everything's kind of just windy and wet. I'm gonna go see what the backyard looks like. I don't know that if I'll take the camera out or not. The wind's driving in from the back. Here, I'll hold the door if you want me to. Alright folks, I'm doing out the back door. It's a lot more wind out here. You can see the pond's flooded. My pontoon boat bridge has kind of floated over. I've got to retrieve that in a bit, but ain't retrieving nothing right now with this wind. We'll see how it goes. I'll get more video later. Okay folks, about 9:30, with 4 slices of bacon left to cook, power went out, so we've actually had to break out the propane stove to finish baking. I was able to get a weather report. It looked like it was very close to Charleston. It was just a little southeast of Charleston according to what I was seeing, but that was the 8 a.m. report. So by now it may have actually moved up to equal to Charleston. It was moving out at the northeast or northeast. It was moving offshore. We are getting the back side of things instead of the front side of things. You can tell because of where, you know, the wind direction. Recording from my back porch is going to be difficult at best, at least till this wind dies down some. It's, you know, trying to rip the door out your hand and all. But this is the tail end of the storm, we hope. Like I said, I do have a few roof leaks. I have not been around outside yet to check on things. Only the one pond, our backyard pond, has overflown so far. It's a lot of standing water out there, but still not as bad as October's flooding. If it continues to rain, as soon as it's safe, I may have to move my Santa trailer with all my Santa gear, and may have to move the car. The Jeep's still sitting up pretty fine. But I don't know that we're going to get that much rain once it passes us. I didn't get that deep into the forecast before my computer went off. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it. There will be more video. Don't know if there'll be more storm video, but there will be more video of the aftermath. Alright folks, the driving rains have quit. It's sprinkling rain. You can hear the wind in the gusts. Focused on the tree in my front yard, looking at the neighbors. We are pretty flooded out. I'm gonna have to move my Santa trailer. I'm gonna have to move the car. But this wind is just whipping and doing unusual stuff. Right now it's died down a little bit more than what it was. I don't know if you can see the pine trees back over that way. So far we have nothing down that I can tell. I haven't gone out to the main road. I haven't actually gone out into the brunt of the wind, but we're gonna have to. We're gonna go check on the chickens from the flooding, and I'm looking at the car. I'm not worried about the Jeep still. I'm looking at the car and want to move. What's been funny is right over there behind the car, and it's not doing it right now, I've been seeing wind whips in a circular motion, almost like, you know, I almost say tornado, because that, you know, wasn't a tornado, but like a tornado or water spout circle thing, like a dust devil type thing in the water. It didn't lift up any water, but it did, you know, get really ripply. There it goes again. Maybe you can see it. Getting ready to ripple in a circle. But yeah, this is my front yard. There will be video of the backyard. I'm gonna break out the spare camera and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I got to move the car. I got to move the Santa trailer. Okay, we brought the dogs out to the corner of the road and the property where it's still a little dry. But as you can hear, the wind's going. Little dog's doing what she needs to do. Hunter's already done what he needs to do. Only things left are the two big dogs. We'll be cleaning that up, you know, because that is over on the neighbor's driveway soon. But everybody understands out here, you got to do what you got to do. There's a little dry land here, and we're going to move the Santa trailer. I don't know that we're going to take it over to the neighbors. I think we might just move it to the driveway. And the car is a little more fine than I thought it was now that we've gotten out here and checked. And yes, we're still on the back side of the storm. We get some gusts. My wife almost fell face forward because she got hit in the back with a gust. Sadly, I got to wear glasses and it's sprinkling, but it's better than me not being able to see. I'll get back with you later. Okay folks, this is never a good find after a storm. For those of you wondering, that's a piece of shingle. Matches the color on my roof. I've seen 2 or 3 more pieces laying around here. Just thought I'd document this one. call me crazy, but I gotta check on the chickens. Not quite as deep as it was when we had the flooding last October, but it's only a week after that. And there are things floating out on the pond and whatnot. There's the wife and daughter. Wife's all ponchoed up. Daughter is if it's in our yard floating, don't worry about it. Yeah. I'm more worried about making sure the chickens ain't drowning and stuff. We can find it if it's floating. It's not gonna go through the woods. But yeah, our chicken yard is flooded again. As you can see, it's knee deep on my daughter. Yeah, let me help them out a bit. As you can tell, it's windy. I'm gonna make a decision on moving the Santa trailer or not. It's not raining much anymore. Keeping an eye on everything. Of course, the goose and the ducks are kind of enjoying this, but it's their kind of weather. That walking stick is probably about 5 foot tall. I just stepped into a sinkhole in my own yard. Was able to get myself out of it. We'll be marking it with a piece of pipe or something here shortly. Wife and daughter catching chickens. What kind of snake?
I don't know. I just saw a snake.
Okay, well, you don't go back in there. I got to deal with that. So, okay, folks, that's the outdoor studio over there with the bench. The water's about up to the bottom of the swing. But here's the problem. That is my bridge piece, and what we were going to use to set the chickens up for the chickens to get out a little bit more. And now we've got to rescue that. I've got 200 foot of paracord. I think it will be enough to reach it. Don't know if I want to send the wife out on the kayak right now for it or not. We've at least got the chickens out of the water. Alright folks, they're getting a little blown off course. They're taking my 200 foot of paracord out to go attach it to the front of the pontoon boat so I can get it over here for the chickens. Hopefully we have enough paracord. I think we do. We've already passed the 100 foot mark. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. That's where that little splice is. It was a quick tide splice. Yeah, it looks like I got at least a quarter left of this other 100 foot, and they're almost to the boat. So as soon as they get it hooked up, I will be pulling it in if they can get it hooked and help me get it unloosed. I'm gonna have to stop recording for doing that because I'm gonna need both hands to pull it in. By the way, it was a rat snake in the chicken house, and when I had another one cross the pond and then come pretty close to us. I'm not sure if it was the same one because the one that was in the chicken house fled, but I think it's my shed snake, given the size. However, we're out here in the country, it could be anything. All right, we decided not to put it up by the chicken yard because the yard's not quite enough to float it really easily. We're hoping the water will go down soon enough besides the chickens are on top of the chicken house. I do have it tied off to a tree. It's free floating out there in the pond. You can see the orange paracord, I'm sure. What I've done is I've wrapped it kind of out around that tree and then tied it to my big tree over here. That should keep it where it's free floating, where when things get better I can fix it, and if it gets any worse then I don't have to worry about it going up against somebody's house or something. But if you notice, that tightened up and that's free float. We're getting the kayak and getting it up to the house. We're going to be taking and doing a few other things out here. I'll keep you posted as we go.